goes up. Three-pointer. Vince has knocked out Chocolate. Ran in his bag. And the crowd's three-pointer. Has knocked out Chocolate. Grant in his bag. And the crowd's Ball clearance and a chance here! And beautifully put away! Willing out of the save! The reverse! And the foul! That just pulls up three-pointer. Has knocked out Chocolate! Grant in his bag. And the crowd's Ball clearance to Johnson! And beautifully put away! Wembanyama the save! The reverse! And the foul! Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. It's knocked out, chocolate! Grant in his bag. And the crowd is Ball clearance to Johnson! And beautifully put away! Wembanyama the save! The reverse! And the foul! Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. It's knocked out, chocolate! Grant in his bag.
No love lost in this matchup. And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, BA, I think we're in for some good theater in this one. All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Butler and Draymond are the 3 and the 4. Moody is out there with Steph and Curry. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. Here's SGA. And he banks in the layup. And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning. Because once he does, he makes you pay. Outside, Green. Porzingis with a screen on Caruso. Pass to Porzingis. And here's Butler to the left side wing. Just 5 to shoot. Butler on the wing. All alone. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
And that leaves his coach scratching his head because you can't get a better look than that.
Caruso, a screen on Curry. Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Inside. And Holmgren with the basket. On the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find. And Grant Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case. Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Now here's Dort. Moody defends. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Curry. SGA can't get it to go.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
A nice shot by Butler.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to
Alexander. He takes it in. Dort with it. Caruso outside. Left side SGA. The three. Tips it up. The Warriors leading. All right, let's get a report from Alec.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about how Kristaps Porzingis can warp a defense with his shooting. He said, quote, when they post him outside and go 5 out, it stretches a team. We'll need to adjust by closing out and rotating faster than we're used to. Hopefully that helps us against what they're trying to do. Brian?
Thank you for that, Alec. A shot by Butler, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Well, when you think about all the miles. Time. 8 points for Chelsea. Think about the hustle stats for the Thunder.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet has come up big a few times for them.
And the relentless pace has really taken a toll on the opposition.
Warriors trail by 21. Pass to Moody. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from 3. Moody's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Wiggins outside. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Oh, it doesn't go! Warriors trail by 18. Outside Curry. Porzingis sets a screen. Lots of room. Yes, sir! Count it!
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Here's SGA. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Oh, can't hit the jumper. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. It's a 16-point game. Outside Moody. And they call an illegal screen here. There's so many different offensive systems in the NBA. You have a personal favorite to watch?
Yeah, I think I've got a soft spot in my heart for those systems that involve player movement and ball movement, particularly trying to get shooters looks
relief for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
And his playmaking was a big storyline in this game. He got guys involved and found them in their favorite spots.
Outside Wiggins from downtown. Oh, the shot is off. Warriors trail by 15. Here's Porzingis. Shoots a three. Cleared away by Hartenstein.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Curry against SGA. Butler outside. From deep. Yes, sir, with the three.
The all-around game of Butler. He's all about sharing the rock and getting his guys involved.
Now Hartenstein. SGA. And the three misses. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. The triple drop. And it's Thunder's ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Knocked away. Curry with a steal. And out of bounds, the Warriors will take it. So we see Oklahoma City get the win here. This one.
Clearance to the Johnson! And beautifully put away! Williams the save! The reverse! And the foul! Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Vince has knocked out Chuck Liddell! Ran in his bag. And the crowd's clearance to the Johnson! And beautifully put away! Williams the save! The reverse! And the foul! Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Vince has knocked out Chuck Liddell! Ran in his bag. And the crowd's
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight reporting Allie LaForce. And the Warriors start out with the ball. Now Golden State's starting five. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. Stephen Curry's out there with Moody. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Curry against Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Shoots. Curry can't get it to go.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just left face and he missed on that.
And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high-IQ superstar. That's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation and interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
Puts it up from 15. It's rebounded by Towns. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for New York. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. I asked him about keys to the game, and he said all roads lead to Steph Curry, in particular his movement off ball. Coach said even when you try to switch, he finds little pockets of space, then he uses that quick trigger to beat closeouts. It's never an easy matchup. Back to you guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Porzingis sets the pick for Curry. High post shot. Hits some rim on
as a big guy. And he can go old school and play bully ball. So, I mean, you factor in that combination of toolkit, that's pretty impressive for a guy that's almost 7 feet tall.
It's stolen by Green. Here's Moody, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Knicks trail by 6. Here's Brunson. Takes it off the glass. Brunson's got his second bucket of the night.
And Bronson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Pass to Curry. In the corner. Moody with it. And another 3 for Golden State.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Anunoby kicks to Towns. To the wing right side. Brunson scanning the floor. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Brunson. 6 points for Carl Anthony Towns.
They force in close. Towns smells that rim. He goes right to it.
The shot by Curry, no good. Finishing on 6 of 9, shooting well. Down low, it's stolen by Green. Curry against Brunson. And another basket for Golden State.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those about coming into the lane next time, and if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Anunoby finds Bridges. Back to Anunoby. Hart outside. Back to Anunoby. Screen by Hart. New York needs to get off a shot. Towns, no luck. Warriors leading by 9. Curry on the wing. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Porzingis. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Porzingis has got 10.
You know, Porzingis' ability to shoot the ball well from every level really opens up the floor for him and his teammates. He'll make that mid-range play as much as he makes threes.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Butler with the ball. Hart covering. A nice shot by Moody. He's got 8.
Nice look from Porzingis. Good vision there. That's what he has to do with the ball in his hand. Scan the floor, see what's available, keep his teammates involved as much as possible.
We come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth, long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming. Attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And I thought that was going to drop. Looks good from here.
Shot from the top of the key. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Curry's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors. Towns. The Warriors pull it in. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the half. Butler dishes to Curry. No good from outside. Butler against Towns. Bridges, no one around him. Drills the three-pointer. 7 seconds left to play in the first half. 2 seconds left. That one doesn't go. The shot comes out. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Curry has been sensational.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
We've got Miles McBride. He's out there with Jose Alvarado. And it's Dadier in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. And this has got to be, Clark, one of the best offenses in Knicks to Robinson. Horford with the rebound. Warriors leading by 12. That's to Curry. Looking for Payton. He gets it there. Can't cash in from close range.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
To the inside, tipped away, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And stolen by Horford. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Jacks up a three. Santos, no good. Knicks trail by 12. Outside Robinson. Here's Dadier, guarded by Horford. From past the arc. Good work defensively by Horford. Warriors have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of Milwaukee at the break. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. The Warriors at last season's trade deadline swinging the deal for Jimmy Butler. Stephen Curry said him signing an extension is big. He's committed for this run and creates expectations, which I love. We all thrive off of that energy and that kind of environment. We are up for the challenge. Back to you.
They're clearly all in. Allie, we thank you very much. Good on the shots. Curry's got 5 now.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensive.
And cutting into the lead with a big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Knicks trail by 15. McBride on the wing. Back to Alvarado. Pass to Diawara. Off on the layup. The Warriors have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Horford kicks to Curry. Horford sets a screen for Curry. Pulls it from the elbow. And the shot goes in. 7 points in the game.
Boy, an excellent shooter. Seth Curry takes pride in spraying you from this spot.
McBride finds Robinson. Clark, one thing about Mitchell Robinson, he has got great rim protection, rebounding, and a nice sense on the floor of what to do.
Yeah, he's a big guy that really wreaks havoc on the glass. I mean, his size, jumping ability, and timing, along with his nose for the ball, forget about trying to keep him off the glass. He's getting offensive rebounds, and he's an excellent finisher, rolling out of picks for the lob.
Santos, the pass to Horford. Here's Curry with the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Curry's got 10 points in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Alvarado. He's defended by Pajemski. Alvarado missing.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And New York making a change. Porty's checked in. Outside Curry. Pass to Santos. Outside Payton. Here's Curry with the three. Up again. Here's Santos. Here's Curry. 10 points for him. From deep. Porty grabs the rebound. Here's Alvarado. New York, no good that time either.
That's one he should have drank.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been over. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Pajensky out there with Kerr. Then there's Horford. Then there's Gary Payton II. And it's Santos in at the power forward position.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And the Warriors with a completely new five on the floor. It's Curry outside, drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 28.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Brunson kicks to Towns. Out to Brunson. To Towns. For Porzingis. And it's Towns missing. Warriors leading by 20. Green passes to Curry. This one for three. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Curry's got 31.
Huge night for Curry in a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's faced. 7'6" wingspan to full effect, beating everybody to the board and then quickly cashing in.
Brunson finds Hart. Brunson. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
On the wing, Green. Here's the screen. Back to Porzingis. Over Towns. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Knicks trail by 21. Back to Brunson. Curry with the steal. Butler against Hart. Butler dishes to Green. Hart against Butler. Over in the corner, Porzingis. 6 to shoot. Shot from the wing. That does